Hello, Vibe Tribe. Welcome back to my channel. You guys, I am so excited that y'all are here and that y'all continue to show up for me when you don't have to. There are so many other people on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on social media, period, that y'all can indulge in. And y'all keep coming back full of love me. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. But today, I have a little treat for y'all. It has been a while since I've done a get to know me video. Honestly, I believe it's been a few years. In a couple of my videos, I've answered some questions that people have left in my comments or maybe have sent me on Snap and Instagram and other handles. But today, I decided to actually sit down with y'all, answer a few questions that I have here on my laptop, and just do a get to know me updated video. It's 2026. Why not? I have some new subscribers. I'm looking forward to getting more. So let's jump into this video. Y'all, and we gonna get serious about this because your girl is wearing her mic. I told y'all in my previous video I was gonna start getting a lot more serious about my content, my vlogging. I've had this mic for a while. It's time to pull it out, knock that dust off of it. Even my camera, I still have not officially started vlogging yet with my new camera, but I am working on that. So for the time being, we're gonna keep using the old camera. But let's get into these questions, y'all. The first question, simple. What is my name? For those of y'all who know me from childhood through my school age years, y'all know me as Donica. I know, right? Donica. I never liked that name growing up. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. The story behind how I got my name, we'll probably have to talk about that in a later video. But yeah, my government name is Donica, but a lot of people from college on up into my adult life know me as Nikki. So I go by Nikki, y'all. All right. So next on the list is, what are three words that describe me? I felt like this was a very good and fun question. I would say that three words would be carefree, optimistic, and multifaceted. And let me explain. I am a Sagittarius, y'all. I am a November Sagittarius. And a lot of people aren't big into horoscopes. I'm not really that big into it, but from what I know or what I've read previously, Sagittarius are pretty much carefree beings anyway. When I say I'm carefree, y'all, I wake up every day and I'm only focused on that day. I don't worry about what happened to me yesterday. I don't worry about what could possibly happen to me tomorrow. I'm only concerned with what the day that I'm in holds for me. What's going to happen in that day? I think that's what makes me carefree because I don't really care about a lot of things, y'all. I don't. And I live my life like that because when I was younger, I used to worry about everything. Anxiety used to always get the best of me. Now that I'm older and I see that tomorrow is not promised and that life is so short, I don't waste my time worrying about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I live in the now and I enjoy the moment that God gives me in that moment, and everything else just doesn't even matter. As far as the optimistic version of me, it kind of coincides with me being carefree. Because I'm carefree, I'm always optimistic. I know that my future is bright. I know that God has so much more in store for me. So I don't worry because of it. I'm very optimistic about what's coming, what's going to happen, what I'm going to be blessed with. So I guess they kind of go hand in hand. The last of the three on that list is multifaceted. The reason that I chose that word is because I'm kind of a Jill of all trades, if that makes sense. Not only I'm Nikki the socialite, not only do I create the content, I'm also a mother, I'm also a grad student. I work, you know what I'm saying? I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I am all of the things. So I don't just box myself into one thing. For those of y'all who have been following me on this content creation journey, y'all know I don't have a niche. I don't have just oh, I'm just a get ready with me girl, or oh, I'm a beauty influencer. Like I do it all. I love the makeup. I love the hair. I love shopping. I love doing reviews. I love doing get ready with me's. I love doing these sit downs and talking to y'all and getting to know y'all just as much as you're knowing me. I like vlogging, about things that my kids got going on. I like vlogging my everyday adventures. So I'm kind of all over the place in that aspect, which makes me multifaceted. I'm also someone who is a lifelong learner. And with that being said, like I kind of have my hands in a lot of things. I believe in, you got to read this, you got to learn this, you got to go to this, you got to teach this. Like I just love all of the things, especially when it involves me learning something new. So that makes me multifaceted. Okay, so question number 3. What is my favorite hobby, or what are my favorite hobbies? For starters, I think the biggest thing that a lot of people know is I like to travel. My travel includes out of country and in, y'all. I just like to get on a flight, go somewhere. I like taking drivable trips. I just like doing all of the things. I like getting out, seeing the world, and finding something new. Even just in my city alone, y'all, just driving around Fort Worth or Dallas or wherever I am, I will not turn my GPS on at times, and I will get in the car and just drive and get lost and find a new street, find a new neighborhood, stop at a little local coffee shop that I passed along the way. I'll see a thrift store that I've never been in and stop and go. Like I am an adventurer when it comes to things like that. So anything travel or new, I love it. One thing that I really enjoy doing when I do travel out of country or even go to other states is visit museums. Yeah, you heard me right. Your girl is a museum nerd. I am. I love museums. I love art. I don't know. I just love it. And when I visit these museums, I like to get like pins or magnets to show that I went there. And I've actually started collecting magnets from different museums that I frequent. And even like different states and countries that I go to, I have to get a magnet to show like your girl was in the building. What is my dream job? This is easy. I've talked about this in several of my vlogs. Some of y'all already know like what journey I'm on right now, as far as my career goes are or go. But my dream job is to be an attorney. Now, as far as what realm of law I'm choosing to go in, I'm kind of torn between family and transactional law. I don't know which one yet, and I probably won't know until I get close to graduating from law school. But as of right now, I am planning to become a future esquire within the next 3 to 4 years. And hopefully, it won't be my dream job in the next 3 to 4 years. It will come into fruition for you, girl. Okay. Question number 5, y'all. What is my favorite song right now or artist that I'm indulging in or listening to? So I'm a music girl for sure. I like it all. I like 90s R&B all the way up until my good ratchet music today. I listen to it all. But there's a couple of different artists that I really do like. Right now, I've been listening to Sean Millie a lot. He is very dope. Of course, Leon Thomas stays on repeat. Olivia Dean and Madison Ryan Ward has been getting a lot of play in my car, going to work and coming home. But the GOAT, what I don't care what mood I'm in, what time of day it is, I can literally just let the album play, is Hotels. And not just Hotels, like anything by Jasmine Sullivan. That is my girl, y'all. That is hands down my girl. So my favorite song by her right now is BPW. If you know, you know. Okay? Alexa, play BPW by Jasmine Sullivan. Tell me you ain't ever felt like this. Tell me you ain't ever felt like this. Ooh, we even know we ain't official. You know I ain't no regular girl. Got the best pussy and gas me up. made me wanna back it up. Okay, so the next question is, what's your favorite food and your least favorite food? My favorite food is Mexican. Y'all, I love Mexican food. And nothing against Tex-Mex because I live in Texas, so a lot of the restaurants here are Tex-Mex. There is nothing like authentic Mexican food. I love Mexican food. As far as my least favorite, I'm probably gonna get canceled for this, y'all. And it's okay. I promise it's okay. But it's soul food. It's soul food. And that shift just recently happened in me, maybe over the last 3 years, y'all. I think the older that I'm getting, I don't like the food that I used to eat growing up. And not to say it's not good. I mean, it's good. It's just not good for me and where I am in my life. All the grease and the fatty stuff, like, it just be a lot sometimes in the soul food, okay? And I still cook it because my family loves it. My coworkers love it. I cook for my friends, you know what I'm saying? So I still make it, but I eat very little of it, y'all. I just can't get down with the soul food no more. And I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll revisit it, in my 60s and 70s, God willing. But right now in my 40s, it just doesn't hit the same as it did in my younger days. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? I think the superpower that I would want is being able to turn things around by touch. I want to be able to walk in a room or go somewhere and see something instantly happening in real time and be able to touch it or put my hands on it or lay hands on it and it turns around for the good. That's what I want. If I'm walking down the street and I see a homeless person, I want to be able to lay hands on that person and turn that situation around. Get them a hotel room for the night, provide housing for them at no cost or something like that. If I see a couple arguing, I want to be able to put my hands in the midst and stop the argument, give them a better understanding of each other. Like, I think being able to change situations or scenarios by just simply laying my hand on it, that is a superpower that is just, it's unmatched. It's unmatched, y'all. Come on, think about it. Okay, so y'all may hear like the water or the rain hitting my window. It is storming here in Texas. We are in the middle of a winter storm and it just started coming down about 10 or 15 minutes ago. I know that's going to freeze overnight and the roads are going to be so bad. So I am praying for traveling grace for any and everyone who is outside on these highways and byways and trying to get to and from their destinations, because I know tonight and tomorrow is going to be insane. But moving right along, the next question is, who is your favorite TikToker, YouTuber, or just social media influencer? I actually have a couple, y'all. It was really hard for me to just choose one in this category because I have been following a couple of people for years and they've grown on me a lot, tremendously. So, first on my list is going to have to be Queen Naija. I absolutely love Queen. I love her family. I've been following her since her first marriage, and just seeing like the transformation in her life and what God is doing for her and her family is just an absolute beautiful thing. I love her spirit. I love just everything about her, her music, just everything. She is just an amazing person. So Queen is definitely very high up on my list. The second person or people in this category, I would have to say podcast, is Poor Minds. Lex and Drea. Lex and Drea are a hoot. If y'all have not watched the Poor Minds podcast, get on YouTube right now and subscribe to it. These girls here, straight Texan girls, I love them to their core. They are raw, uncut, speak their minds. And you don't really get that a lot nowadays on social media. A lot of people mask and cover up who they really are. And the beauty in them is they are going to tell you like it is. I love me some Lex and Drea, and they reminds me a lot of me and my best friend Tori. May God continue to rest her soul. A lot of people used to always say that I'm the Lex to Tori's Drea. They used to always compare her to Drea, and they would always say that I'm Lex. So I love these girls down, okay? Next on the list would be Mommy Three Loves. Now, she did start a YouTube channel a couple of years ago, but she hasn't really been on YouTube lately. She did just have a new beautiful baby. So I know she's still nesting and being a mommy, but she is definitely on TikTok. So go follow Mommy Three Loves on TikTok. Love her down. She is another raw and uncut beauty. And I just like seeing her. She cracks me up, y'all. Okay. So I have two more to add to that list. This one, I just started following her probably about a month ago, but her name is Kai on TikTok. And this is a picture of her. Y'all, look at this woman. Look at this hair. Look at this skin. Like, she is like, I can't even think of the word to describe her right now. It's just out of this world how beautiful she is. But I found her on TikTok like a month ago, and she cracks me up, y'all. She just got a farm recently, and she's like stocking her farm with new farm animals. And just seeing a black woman farmer in itself is hilarious because she's never been a farmer before, y'all. Like, she's learning how to take care of these animals one day at a time. And the way she talks to them and interacts with them cracks me up. So y'all go follow Kai on TikTok. And then the last final beauty on my list, y'all. If y'all have watched other vlogs, y'all know how I feel about her, okay? It is Lawanta Leah, okay? I am definitely a Lily Yours Truly girl. Y'all can follow her on everything. She is on YouTube for sure. I will cut Lily's video on and clean my whole damn house, cook dinner, I'm listening to her through my car while I'm running errands. Like, I love Lily. I love her glow up. She is definitely not a product of her environment and the things that she's been through. And that in itself is just very inspirational to me. She shows every day like the beauty in growing, the beauty in being a single mom, the beauty in getting it out the mud and having to start over and what that looks like. And I just respect anybody that can get on social media, pour their hearts out, and be full transparent. And you already know like the backlash and everything that comes from it, but you're still going to do it because your goal is to inspire others. And she's definitely did that for me. She's inspired me, and I know she don't even know it. And Lily may not ever watch my video. Queen may not, Kai may not, Mommy Three Loves may not, Poor Minds may not, but I still just want to give all of these ladies their shout out, their props, their flowers. Like, y'all are goats, whether you know it or not. All right, question number 9. We are almost there, y'all. I had 10 questions. So, question number 9 is, what's one goal that I have for this year? I think the biggest goal for me is just continuing to choose myself, continuing to choose me. I really started choosing me about 2 years ago. And I know that's sad. I know that's really sad because we should be waking up every day choosing ourselves. But oftentimes, like, we let, relationships, people, friendships, work, all of these things like deter us and get us off a track for what our common goal is. And 2 years ago, I don't know, I woke up and I had an epiphany. And I said, I don't want to be this version of me no more. I don't want to look like this. I don't want to dress like this. I don't want to surround myself with this. I don't want to be in certain rooms anymore. I just don't want to deal with a lot of shit no more. And so 2 years ago, I decided that it's just time. It's time to choose me. And I've been doing that ever since. I always put me first. And a lot of people may say that sounds selfish, but I look at it like I can't be whole. I can't be sane. I can't be something to everybody else if I'm not first that to myself. You know what I'm saying? So me waking up and choosing me, choosing to be happy, choosing to be a healthier version of myself just makes me a better mom, a better friend, a better sister, a better daughter. So that is my main goal for not just 2026, but literally for the rest of my life. Last and final question, number 10, is, what motivates you to keep going every day? To answer this question, y'all, it is not allowing my hard seasons to be my end game or to be the story. I have been through so much in my life, and what I've been through is not who I am. What I've been through is not who I'm destined to be or who I'm going to be. It's just what I've been. It's just what has happened. It's just what I've overcome. So, my situations and my circumstances, I just choose not to live in those spaces, but learn from them, grow from them, and just become a better person because of them. I think that's what motivates me every day. I've been through some hard stuff, y'all, and it's a lot of things that I haven't got on this camera and talked to y'all about. And y'all have seen me in different seasons of my life. I think when I first started YouTube, I was in a relationship that I had been in a little over 4 years, with somebody that was not always around because of what he did for a living. And I literally told myself that that's not what I wanted for myself. I wouldn't do that. And the crazy thing is, when that relationship happened, the next relationship that I jumped into, I accepted that again. I got into another relationship with someone who was not present in the relationship because of work. And it's crazy because now here I am, saying I'm not allowing it anymore. And I'm actually standing on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's my boundary. I'm not tweaking it. I'm not changing it for nobody. I'm not bending for anybody. Like, that's just what it is. And so now I'm just in a season of my life of, if this is what I say I want, if this is my requirement, and I'm not just talking about relationships, y'all. I'm talking about in my career. I'm talking about in my finances. I'm talking about the things that I deal with from family, from my kids, just all around life in general. There's just a lot of things that I'm not accepting or letting slide for anyone. The boundary is set and the boundary will be met. Okay. But those are the 10 questions that I had. I hope this gives you a little bit more insight into who I am. I am always open for doing these type of sit down videos. I just never really know like what y'all want to know or what y'all want to hear, what y'all want to talk about. So please leave it in the comments. I want to know, what all do y'all want to see from me in 2026? I kind of just did a bunch of things last year and just hoped for the best. But y'all tell me, what more do y'all want to see? Y'all, the battery and the life of this camera, it don't be playing. She cut off when she ready to cut off. But anyway, I was saying, do y'all want to see more intimate sit down videos like this of me? Do y'all want me to get outside more and start showing y'all like some local things in my city? Do y'all want to see more of like my family life, how I am as a mother? Do y'all want to see more of like my study life or my work life? Or y'all comment below and tell me, what do y'all want to see in 2026? But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for vibing with me, Vibe Tribe. I love y'all. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.